Welcome to Horror Haunt by JJ, where we bring you spine-chilling stories that will keep you up at night. Today, we have a horrifying tale narrated by Danny, a 22-year-old New Yorker who experienced the unimaginable during his routine subway ride. Brace yourselves as we delve into the darkness that lurks beneath the bustling city of New York. My name is Danny, and my life changed forever on a Saturday night in the heart of New York City. As a frequent subway traveler, I relied on the underground trains to get around the city. On this particular night, I was heading home from a party in the late hours, a journey I had taken countless times before. Unaware of the horrors that awaited me, I stepped into the chilling emptiness of the subway station. Walking down the dimly lit stairs, an unsettling feeling washed over me. It was as though unseen eyes were following my every move, and strange echoing sounds reverberated through the narrow tunnels. Despite the unease, I shrugged it off, thinking it was merely my imagination running wild. I decided to wait for the train on a bench, oblivious to the nightmarish turn my evening was about to take. As minutes dragged by, the station remained eerily devoid of other commuters. Suddenly, a voice pierced the silence, calling out to me. I turned my gaze towards the tracks to find a filthy-looking man in his early 40s, his head poking out from the dark tunnel. His yellowed smile, riddled with missing teeth, sent shivers down my spine. Ignoring him, I hoped he would leave, but he persisted, refusing to be ignored. My heart pounded as another man emerged from the depths of the tunnel, bearing the same malevolent grin. They laughed menacingly and beckoned me to join them in the darkness. Their unyielding gaze made it feel like they could see into my soul. I mustered all my courage to remain composed, determined to wait for the train and escape this macabre encounter. My peripheral vision caught a glimpse of movement in the tunnel. My heart sank as I witnessed something unthinkable. One of the men returned with a third figure. The sight was chilling, a lifeless, hunched-over face manipulated by one of the men. The train's approaching rumble brought a momentary relief, but the terror was far from over. As the train stopped before me, I mustered the strength to board the first car, intending to warn the conductor about the horrors that lurked in the shadows. However, before I could do so, the men vanished back into the tunnel, leaving me with a nightmarish image burned into my memory. My stomach churned as I peered over the platform's edge, witnessing a disturbing sight. The train's motion revealed a chilling surprise, a group of hunched men standing just inches from the train's window, gazing directly at me. Panic consumed me, and I immediately sought help from the conductor. Bursting into his compartment, I relayed the horrifying encounter. He took swift action, alerting station authorities and company officials to investigate the sinister presence in the subway. Though my stop couldn't come soon enough, the journey felt like an eternity. Finally, I stepped off the train, my legs trembling from both fear and relief. From that day on, I avoided that station like the plague, choosing a longer, safer route for my peace of mind. The incident had left an indelible mark on me, cautioning me to be vigilant in isolated places like subway stations late at night. Thank you for joining us for this spine-chilling tale on Horror Haunt by JJ. Remember, beneath the bustling streets, darkness lies in wait. Stay vigilant and be cautious when venturing into the unknown, for you never know what horrors may lurk in the shadows. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more terrifying experiences. Until next time, stay safe and beware the horrors that haunt the night. Where chilling stories lurk around every corner. In this second tale, we delve into a horrifying experience that unfolded on a deserted New York City subway during Christmas time. Follow the suspenseful journey of a group of friends as they encounter armed men, a mysterious woman, and a chilling plot that leaves them in a fight for their lives. It was Christmas time in New York City, and a group of friends decided to call it a night and head home. The clock struck 2 a.m. as they boarded an empty train, expecting a peaceful ride back. Little did they know that their journey would soon transform into a nightmarish ordeal. As the train moved forward, a sudden commotion echoed from the next car. Curiosity got the better of them, and they peered through the glass dividers to see two hooded figures intimidating a woman seated nearby. She was screaming for help, and fear gripped the hearts of the friends. The situation escalated when the friends realized that the two hooded men were armed with handguns. Despite the urge to intervene, they wisely decided against confronting the dangerous duo directly. They made a quick escape to the next car, hoping to put some distance between them and the armed men. Unfortunately, the hooded men noticed the friends fleeing and began chasing them through the train cars. Panic and adrenaline surged as they desperately ran, hoping to find a safe haven amidst the chaos. With the armed men closing in, they had no choice but to outwit their pursuers. Amid the chaos, the group got separated, and the narrator found himself hiding behind a garbage can to avoid detection. He could hear the menacing sound of footsteps drawing near, leaving him with little time to find a better hiding spot. Fear and tension gripped his every move. Peeking through the bin's opening, the narrator could see the hooded men clearly now. One appeared to be of African descent, while the other seemed of Indian origin, both young and dangerous. Shockingly, he overheard a conversation that made his blood run cold. They were not merely after valuables, but had sinister intentions of killing them. The narrator's quick thinking and quiet movements saved him from being caught. As the hooded men departed, he made a daring escape in the opposite direction, reuniting with his friends hiding nearby. Together, they waited cautiously, unsure of what fate awaited them and the woman they had seen earlier. Their wait was met with an unsettling revelation. The woman they thought was a victim seemed to be complicit with the hooded men. She called out to them, asking if they had successfully got them. The friends were left bewildered by the strange turn of events, wondering who they could trust. Uncertain of the woman's role and fearing for their lives, the friends decided to take action. They contacted the police, providing them with a detailed account of the harrowing events that had unfolded. Hoping for swift intervention, they hoped to prevent others from falling victim to this sinister plot. Thank you for joining us on Horror Haunt by JJ for this spine-tingling tale of terror and survival. Remember, danger can strike at any moment, even in the most unexpected places. Stay vigilant and never underestimate the darkness that lies beneath the surface. If you enjoyed this heart-pounding story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more hair-raising tales. Until next time, stay safe, and may the horrors of the night never find you. Where we unravel spine-chilling tales that will keep you on the edge of your seat. In this third story, we delve into the unnerving experiences of a dedicated subway station manager during his night shift. Follow the harrowing journey of a man confronted by a sinister stranger as he battles fear and uncertainty in the dark tunnels of the New York City subway. Meet our protagonist, a subway station manager with 35 years of service. For him, night shifts were an inherent part of the job. Emptiness prevailed throughout the subway at these hours, offering a semblance of solace amidst the chaos. But little did he know that this particular night would become a nightmare he'd never forget. On one fateful night, as the clock struck 3 a.m., our station manager boarded a train alone. However, his solitude was soon interrupted by the entrance of a white, tall, and skinny man wearing a heavy jacket and beanie. Something about the stranger made him uneasy, and he couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. The stranger's occasional glances added to the discomfort, and the station manager decided to move to his office at another station. The stranger followed suit, and the manager's sense of unease deepened. He knew he needed to be cautious, as the subway at this hour was eerily desolate. As the station manager entered his office, he noticed the man in the jacket pacing around, just 50 feet away. Sensing trouble, he locked his office door and settled behind his desk. But soon, the stranger tried to force his way in, knocking softly. The manager called out, realizing that the man was the same one from the train. With the help of security cameras, the manager confirmed the intruder's identity. The man continued his attempts to gain access, leading the manager to believe that he was dealing with someone disturbed and potentially dangerous. Fear gripped him, and he resolved to stay put while waiting for help to arrive. After what felt like an eternity, the manager left his office to catch the next train. He cautiously scanned the platform, hoping the stranger had left. To his horror, he spotted the man again, boarding the same train car. A game of unnerving stares ensued, leaving the manager on edge. Filled with trepidation, the station manager disembarked the train and found solace in a nearby open Wendy's restaurant. He knew he had to lose his pursuer and waited anxiously as the man watched him from outside. The manager finally decided it was safe to leave, making his way to his third and final station for the night. In his third office, the manager kept a watchful eye on the security cameras. Paranoia gripped him, and to his horror, he spotted the stranger pacing around the station's perimeter. The stranger suddenly looked up at the camera, freezing as he locked eyes with the manager. This unnerving encounter left the manager terrified and on guard. After the chilling surveillance, the stranger vanished, leaving the manager to wonder about his intentions. His fear lingered, unsure if the man was still lurking in the shadows. Despite reaching his final station, the manager couldn't shake the haunting feeling that he might encounter the sinister stranger again. Thank you for joining us for this spine-tingling tale on Horror Haunt by JJ. The dark and desolate subway can be a breeding ground for terror, and this night shift manager experienced the true horrors that lurk beneath the city's surface. If you enjoyed this chilling story, don't forget to like,